welcome to Lads Night In. My name is Canz Rickman.
And my name's Rick Schaple. I'm the other man in the act.
You're not babbling Schaple this week.
I don't always need to give my full name. It's not that formal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week we're going to be celebrating our favourite force of all the forces. That is, of course, the force of gravity. We all experience it all around the world. It's the thing that keeps us glued to the planet Earth.
I'm doing it now.
I'm doing it now as well. Look. See? That's gravity for you.
Look at this.
That's amazing. But did you know, Mr. Schaple, there are some products out there that can defy the laws of gravity. And this week on Lads Night In, we've got a product that is going to make things levitate and say, F you, gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our favourite makers of boffin kits. It's, of course, KidzLabs! KidzLabs! Do-do-do! KidzLabs! Do-do-do! KidzLabs! Do-do-do! KidzLabs! 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 Now, this product is called the Anti-Gravity Maglev.
Maglev?
Yeah, there are 7 different experiments in this kit that defy the laws of gravity. So in there, for example, you can make a pencil float, there's a UFO that you can make constantly swing around, and witchcraft! No, it's not witchcraft, it's all explained by science. See, KidzLabs. You're thinking of Cauldron Labs. That's a witchcraft thing. Mr. Schaple, please rest assured, because this has actually got a little thing here. This actually won the Creative Child Magazine 2013 Product of the Year, okay? This is royalty.
Okay.
As far as boffin kits, this is literally gold, top tier.
There it is right there.
Yeah, you can see
also, I like this. It looks like one of the obstacle courses out of Fall Guys. Yeah. So we can get that hashtag up there, Fall Guys.
Now looking
here,
here,
little character.
There we go. Looking at the box as well, I like the colour scheme it's got going on here. Nice sort of.
It is a burgundy.
A burgundy colour, but a nice bit of yellow. It feels very sci-fi.
Our school uniform used to be this colour.
It really did.
No, it did. It's not interesting. But it did.
It did.
Oh, look at all this text.
Oh, that is a lot of text. Look at this.
What are you writing to the fucking Prime Minister? Look at this.
it looks.
Fuck me.
That is insane.
I've never seen so.
That is a lot of words. Magnets could cause damage. They can also erase or damage the information on audio tapes, videotapes, credit cards, and floppy disks.
That's what happened to my Sharp DVD. They're hanging on to this. I mean, at the time of filming, it's 2021. This is, let me crunch some numbers. Yeah. This is an 8-year-old award, and they're still putting it on the product, which says to me, they ain't done much in a while.
Ooh, that's good. That slots in perfectly.
Look at that. It's like, I should think before I speak. It's like one of those Dragon Ball Z scouters. We get an image on that and then we can tag it.
Again, it's like Games Master.
Oh, Games Master again.
Can I have the product? What I'm doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is under the base plate, I am putting the red magnet underneath, and that's going to make our pencil float. So again, over this side, I need a couple more. No, it needs to be red facing away from us.
This is
great.
This is good. This is straightforward. There's no pissing around.
No. Here we go. All right, so I'm applying the final magnet.
Push it on.
It's the final magnet! Oh, a little bit more.
A little bit more, just a bit more.
Oh, nearly. Oh, felt like it was going to work then.
A bit then, will you?
Okay, so... Jesus Christ. This is the one thing that's difficult, ladies and gentlemen. The pictures are in black and white, so you don't know which way the red's supposed to be facing, which one the blue, but I'm assuming the...
Blue's the darker one, right?
I don't know, I think red photocopy's darker, doesn't it? Yeah. Like, this is meant to now float. Now, again, this isn't us being daft, is it? We've done everything.
It might be, though.
Push the divider into the slot. Push the divider into the slot in the base plate. Okay, so that's number 1. So we've done that. That's this thing here.
Oh, it's almost there, isn't it?
Yeah. It says 7 experiments. Each experiment uses the same base kit.
I mean, from an economic standpoint,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Smart. Oh, we need a magnet on this, I'm sure.
Magnets, everybody. This is wonderful.
Magnets, bitch.
Look at this.
Oh, there we go. Look.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's done something.
Look at this. That is amazing.
There we go.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually working.
Okay, it's done something.
This UFO is going crazy.
It's just like that time we saw one, isn't it? Scum! I was driving down the road in my Suzuki Swift car when all of a sudden I noticed this kind of what I first thought was a wasp. What the hell was that? Was that some sort of wasp or bee? But then I noticed it was large and metallic and about the size of a large ship. And then at that point I realised it probably wasn't a wasp. Next thing I know, there's this bright blue light, or was it white? It was blue. It was a blue light. Next thing I know, I'm up on a ship, and there's all these creatures around, touching my legs and my willy, and it was a somewhat traumatic experience.
You don't talk about that. Okay, that's embarrassing. That isn't good. There's new tricks here, ladies and gentlemen.
Witchcraft!
Controlling this with some invisible wires. Look.
It's no look. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Harry Houdini is not here.
No. Wish he was. But yeah, this is actually working. Look at that.
Great.
I think that's really interesting.
It's all right, isn't it?
So what's happening here is that we've got the magnets are basically facing opposite sides and they're pushing against each other.
I'm just wondering if even
No.
I was going to say if even a gentle breeze could turn it, but no.
No, it does take a... Look at that. Spinning. I'm spinning around. Look.
Get out of my way.
Now, do you think that... Looking at this, do you think that in the early days when people started seeing ghosts and poltergeist activity, it was probably just magnets that they hadn't really discovered?
Heresy and witchcraft and burned them all at the stake.
Well, this is very good. The next, for test number 3, we're going to do the magnetic weight scale and magnet spring. So again, this time we're going to be using our pencil for a very different reason. So let's just disassemble our planets. What this promises, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to build a weighing scale.
Yeah, so we need this.
And put another magnet over the round-shaped rod with the red side facing down. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Right, that is...
Witchcraft!
No, I'm not being funny, but when people say how difficult it is to make, you know, UFOs and make things actually float, just get some giant magnets. I mean, surely...
We've made it right there. Let's see if it'll hold the poo then. Look at that.
Has it?
Incredible.
Yeah, it really has.
That is madness.
Look, I think the more magnets you put, the more force you have. Yeah. Look at that.
Force Awakens.
Yeah. How many of these do you think you would need to make a real working hoverboard from the Back to the Future series?
At least 100.
Yeah. I think so. You know, if you put these, because you need to have the floor as magnetics pointing up, and you need to have, like, you know, a big, wide surface area of magnets to keep you afloat. I'm very impressed with that. I think that magnets are a very, very cool thing.
There we go. Conclusion time.
Conclusion time. So that was KidzLabs Anti-Gravity Maglev, a science kit that was all about anti-gravity and magnets. Mr. Schaple, did that tickle your little tiny fancy?
Some of the KidzLabs stuff we've looked at in the past has been a little bit boring boffin kits, and indeed this is a boffin kit as well. I mean, I don't think it's particularly interesting. I mean, in primary school you piss around with magnets. You know that the two positives will repel and make stuff go apart. I mean, it's not that exciting, is what I'm trying to say. Some of the experiments work, some don't. It's not that good, is it?
I don't think it really needed to have 7 different experiments. I think that really, if you just sold it and just had the UFO that would kind of move around and treat that more as like a desk ornament that was, like you said, very much like the balls hitting each other, I think that would have been a really great thing to say that that's the thing that you're making. But to have 7, I think that kids won't be convinced that it is actually 7 different experiments to do. I think it's pretty much one experiment, just different variations of pretty much the same thing.
Basically, you try one of them or maybe 2, and then you've blown your loads, your magnet loads. You're not interested after that.
In my review for it, I'm going to give 10 magnets.
10 megabytes.
10 megabytes out of 15 magnets. I think it was a good kit. It did promise what it said it was going to do on the box, but I think that having 7 experiments in one was a bit of a stretch.
I'm going to give it 2 out of 5.
Oh, wow.
No, hang on. It's justified. So initially, yeah, there's magnets. Everyone's impressed. Everyone loves a magnet. Whether you're a tourist going on holiday, whether you're buying a souvenir for family back home, everyone loves a magnet. But this really is a one-trick pony. When you've seen the magnet do its thing, what else is there to it? 6 more experiments that do the same thing.
If you would like to buy the KidzLabs Anti-Gravity Maglev, we'll leave a link to where you can buy that in the comment section down below. Again, if you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe this video. If you've got any suggestions of things you'd like to see us review, leave that in the comment section below as well. But until then, I think we're going to very much kind of keep this on the show. Yeah, it's done. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Canz Rickman.
And my name's Rick Babylon Schaple, and we'll see you next time.
I really actually did like the kit. I didn't want to say
crap.
I didn't want to say
waste of money.
No, that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You should get a new hobby because that was
Are you
garbage.
lying? Because I think you did like it.
I fucking loved it.